Hello Libra, welcome to your February 2019 He Said, She Said reading. Thank you for joining us. My name's Michelle.
Hello Libra, I'm Richard.
And we're here to deliver your channeled messages for the month. Before I get started, we're offering a special on your own personal He Said, She Said reading. You can email me gypsyinsights@gmail.com if you're interested. Okay, let's get started. For your oracle cards from the Shapeshifters oracle, you've drawn bats in the belfry, which sounds bad, but it's actually not. It's about achieving great things, even though there may be a person or people that think that you're not capable of achieving those things. They may see you as perhaps taking an unconventional route or doing something that they view as maybe a little bit a little bit strange. That's what I'm getting. And from the Oracle of Mystical Moments, you've pulled O Sunny Day.
So O Sunny Day speaks to new beginnings, luck and optimism. Just let me read a little bit of the description here. Don't allow the past to linger into today. All the moments of this day are brand new, never seen before or since. You have the power to make good things happen. You can make today your lucky day.
So the message is good. There may be other people around you that are not believing in you or in your capability to achieve something, but let's see how this goes. I've already meditated on your energy, Libra, so let's cut these cards and focus in on the person that you're dealing with here in February, what they are bringing to the table when it comes to you, their flaw as you see it, how they feel about you, Libra, how you feel about them, the strengths of your relationship, the weaknesses, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock, and the outcome. Now Richard will lay down the male perspective.
Okay, the energy of the person you're dealing with, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they see you, how you see them, the strength of your relationship, the flaw of your relationship, potential outcome crossed by any roadblock. Sorry, the potential of your relationship crossed by any roadblock and the outcome.
Okay, let's take a look at the energy of the person that you're dealing with here. Libra, the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so with this one, it's about coming out of a time of introspection and wanting to get back out there. It's after gaining wisdom, clarity, after spending some time really thinking things through. Let's take a look and see what the male perspective is.
A Temperance in reverse, so we're talking about a lack of balance here. The other interpretation of the Hermit in reverse, though, is somebody who is not seeking the wisdom and introspection they need to seek. And we'll have to see where the other cards go with this, but
it could go either way.
Yes. So, but presently, this is what we're looking at. Perhaps somebody who's not balanced, who needs to actually gain some introspection.
Okay, let's take a look and see what this person brings to the table when it comes to you here, Libra. The Magician in reverse. Okay, so with this one, it's about, you know, I do get the sense here that someone's maybe keeping you a little bit off balance. They may even be saying to you, when I see this card, you can't achieve those things.
Yes, that's what I'm getting as well.
You know, you're not capable of doing that. You're not up to the task. And I don't like to see anyone not being in your corner here, Libra. Let's take a look.
But it could be because they're not particularly wise as well.
Right.
So
that's true.
So keep that in mind. And you've got the Nine of Wands here. That's the wounded warrior. You know, the guy who's been in the battle. He's still standing. He's in the upright. He's still standing. He's still fighting. But there's also a little bit of paranoia about him as well. He's wondering, well, what's around the corner? What's happening? What's going to happen to me next? What am I going to have to deal with next?
Yeah. Let's see the flaw as you see it. The Five of Wands in reverse. So with this one, it's about, you know, I do get an energy here of trying to find peace, but it seems like I get this overwhelming energy here about the Magician in reverse, which tells me that this person seems to
crave conflict.
Or they just don't feel like they're capable, or you're capable, Libra, of finding the balance, finding that peace, getting out of a time of a chaos. Let's see what the male perspective is.
The Five of Swords. So it's this energy here of somebody who wants to win. Gosh, that's a tough energy, Libra. It's looking like there's somebody in your life, somebody who's close to you, who not only is discouraging you from a course of action that you feel like is right, even though they don't agree with it. It seems like they have their own agenda as well, that they want to, but by forcing you out of this, that they gain some sort of victory.
Yeah, let's have a look and see how they're viewing you here, Libra. The Empress in reverse. Okay, so they see you as someone who who may not be looking after their own needs, their own desires. I get a sense that I'm talking to someone here who, for some of you, you may have desired to become a mother. You may have desired to create something in your life. If it's not motherhood, it could be starting a business. And yet I get the sense that there's a lot of conflict around you from people who are not believing that you can pull this off. Let's look at the male perspective.
So 10 of Wands in reverse. So they're seeing you as somebody perhaps who needs to release some burdens. And I think the burden that they want you to release is the burden of trying for something that they don't believe you should be trying for.
Yeah.
So there's an overwhelming energy in this reading of somebody around you who doesn't want you to be successful with a course of action that you have in mind.
Let's take a look and see how you're viewing them, Libra. The Hanged Man in reverse. So you actually see them as keeping you stuck, blocking you in some way. There's a stagnant, and the thing that I'm getting here is that there may be a person around you or people who are stagnant in their own lives, but yet they don't want to see you achieve greatness. They don't want to see you become better than them.
It's kind of like the tall poppy syndrome, or the crabs in the bucket. That kind of energy.
Yeah.
And you see them as being restricted. Yeah, and again, it's restricted and stagnant. But you also, I think, have a belief that maybe they're in prisons of their own making. That they are capable of greatness if they were able to get out of their own way.
Let's have a look at the strengths between you. The Emperor. Okay. So it could be that we're talking about a husband. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. Someone who, I get the sense that there is strength around this person, but they like to do things their own way.
And I think they're a bit controlling as well.
Yeah.
Quite possibly. But in this instance, since the Emperor is in the upright, then the control is generally good. Now, this person, I was going to say initially that they were well intentioned in their need to tell you that you weren't going to succeed in the undertaking that you were trying to make happen. But I look down here at the Five of Swords, and that to me is an energy of win at all costs.
It's concerning.
Yeah. So I think this person has a tendency possibly to, while they do want to control, there's also a win at all costs mentality as well. The strength here is of the relationship. It's an energy of not looking back at the past, so not perhaps learning from the past. So the idea here that I'm saying is that if you were to look back on your relationship and look at all the other instances in this relationship when you have been discouraged, have been pushed down, that maybe you might have other thoughts about the state of this relationship. So I think not looking back at the past is actually a strength here.
Let's take a look at the weakness. The Ace of Pentacles is the weakness. Okay, so with this one, it may be that, you know, for some of you here, I get that you're wanting to create something. It may be a new opportunity for you in a career. Again, I get business, somebody wanting to start their own business here, but a spouse, a partner, it could be a father figure, someone is not on board with this. They don't think that you can achieve this ace. Strength as being the flaw. You know what, I think it's the strength of this Emperor as the flaw. I mean, they're so strong that they're trying to force the issue here, and that's a flaw in this relationship. They're trying to force you to not undertake this dream or nurture something that you want to nurture. Yeah. Let's have a look at the potential. We've got Justice in reverse. The roadblock is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. So the thing is, if this person is saying to you, I don't believe that you're doing the right thing or that you can achieve this goal, this dream of yours, you're going to end up with some resentment if you don't actually follow through with your desires here. You're viewing it as unfair, an injustice. This person is not taking your needs into account. I do feel the Nine of Cups in reverse as the roadblock here is the fact that if you don't go for this dream, you're going to feel unfulfilled. Yeah, the kinds of things I'm thinking about for dreams are starting a new business, perhaps starting a family. That's a possibility as well. Also going back to school, getting more of an education, doing some extra courses and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's one of the oldest stories in the world. The resistance that can be felt by people who go back to school from members of their family who say that they can't do this or they shouldn't do this. Yeah, there's people, at least one person, possibly more than that, who are not on board with what you want to achieve here. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Star. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse speaks to, I think, the time not being right, or somebody saying the time isn't right, is I think more what I'm looking at here. I think the roadblock to that is optimism, and we see that with Oh Sunny Day. That's all about optimism. So it's about you believing in yourself, believing in your own capabilities, and you knowing that the time is right, not other people. Yeah, I think you have an idea in mind, something that you see that has a lot of potential to fulfill a dream. I get wishes fulfilled here. Let's have a look at the potential outcome, the Ten of Pentacles. So I really like that. It's about you going for what you want anyway. It's about, I feel a lot of this has to do with you wanting to better your circumstances. I think to some degree it could be to prove others wrong as well. But it looks like you're going to go for it and you're going to get what you want. Oh wow! Look at that. Yeah. Two of Cups. So you know this. Yeah, I don't know if this is a spouse that you're with, and that by doing what you want, you end up being closer to the person you're with, or if it's some other figure. Could just be talking about a partnership. It doesn't have to be love either. It could be a business partnership. Yeah, a strong partnership of some sort. Yeah, but great energy. Lots to clarify though, don't you think, Michelle? Lots to clarify in part 2. So if this is resonating, please join us there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will take you directly to the Vimeo channel. Hope to see you there. If we don't see you there, then we wish you all the very best. Don't forget, if you'd like your own personal he said, she said reading with Richard and I, you can email me gypsyinsights@gmail.com. So wishing you all the best again here at Libra, and we'll see you again soon for the March readings.
Thank you, Libra. Goodbye, good luck.